Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas State versus NC State College Football Pop-Tarts Bowl on Thursday, December 28th, 2023. We do tons of free picks at Pickdawgz, and if you like our free picks, you'll love our best bets, our premium picks that you find under the premium picks tab. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. You got to text. But let's get to this one. It's the Pop-Tarts Bowl versus Kansas State and NC State. And one thing that you guys may or may not have noticed over the years is that in these college football bowl games that have these big sponsor lead-in names, I never say the sponsor's name. This is the first time I've ever done so. I love Pop-Tarts, so I'm going to say it, and I'm not going to apologize for it either. Personally, the cinnamon sugar ones are my favorite ones with the cinnamon, with the brown sugar ones with the brown sugar icing. I just love those things, and of course, I like a lot of different Pop-Tarts, as you can tell by looking at me. But the thing is that, I also like good college football, and we haven't seen a ton of it in college football bowl season this year because of the transfer portal and all the everything else that's been associated with that. But at the same time, we have a Kansas State team here that has been decent this season, 8-4 on the year. They're no longer really a novelty act. This team has been good for a very long time. They had a few down years when Bill Snyder, had stepped down. Then, now they kind of are back into the mainstream. And, when we look at NC State, this is a team that's had their shares of ups and downs and certainly have a lot of talent on this team. But they also lost some big-time talent in the portal, especially on the offensive line. And those are the players that, really kind of matter in the grand scheme of things. And, you ever hear the saying, well, the games are won and lost in the trenches? Well, they are, especially for a team like NC State. And when you're missing, guys like your offensive tackle. The guys who in the NFL, right? These are the guys that make the most money, right? Protecting your quarterback. NC State's been doing it, though, with backups for a good portion of the season. Meanwhile, Kansas State, for them, it's more of a system and a strategy and a scheme. And we've seen them use that scheme very, very effectively, for a very long time at this point. It almost looks like the hidden ball trick on every offensive play, where the quarterback does this weird thing. He comes back and the running back comes around with like this sweep, and either he gives them or he doesn't give it to him. He either steps back and throws it, or the quarterback just takes off and runs. And it is very, very deceptive, and it takes a lot of discipline to defend. And I'm not sure that NC State has that kind of discipline, to be honest with you. The NC State offense has been somewhat anemic, and I don't think they can go with Kansas State here, because we've seen Kansas State run this same offense with backup players before, and we've seen them do it in the past, and we know their quarterback is in the portal as well. But the thing is that we also know that we've seen Kansas State do it without their starting quarterback, and we know that last year it was the Deuce at running back, and this year it's a different guy, and we've seen them mix and match these pieces for years in this offense, and I think that it's no problem for him in this one either. I'm going to take Kansas State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.